shot a deer. His first deer with a bow.
He smoked him.
Go down.
You can kill a big buck.
Yep.
First deer with a bow.
Yep.
Sweet.
I'm using arrow number 7. Lucky number 7.
Sweet.
So, I'm out with Luke this morning, my brother, and I'm all jacked up right now because he just shot a deer. His first deer with a bow. I guess it was like a 20-yard shot, perfect. He said that he didn't get a pass through. He thinks he might have hit a little bit of shoulder blade, but he said only a third of the arrow was sticking out. And he sent me a video, and there's blood everywhere where he shot. And he said he thought he heard her crash, and from the sounds of it, if only a third of the arrow's out, then she's down, especially with the video he sent with the blood everywhere. So I'm so excited for him. I've been wanting him to get a deer with a bow for so long, and I know he's hooked now, I'm sure. We both still have tags, so we're gonna keep sitting. This is the first interview I've got to do this morning. It's just been quiet and calm, and I'm in a really tight area where the deer are gonna be on top of me, and I didn't want to be talking much, but figured I'd update what's going on. So super excited. It's gonna be a fun day, helping him track that and getting video of everything and just enjoying the day. So very, very thankful. Thank you, God. Thank you. Oh, it's awesome.
So I just got down. I'm gonna run out to the truck, put my bow away, grab some stuff that I need for filming, and I'm gonna go in and help Luke find that deer. So excited. He's all jacked up. First deer with the bow, so pretty cool. Second to last day of the season too, so can't really beat it. I'm excited. Alright, got the camera gear, headed back in right now. What a day, thank you God. Oh, so excited. That's less than 20 yards, dude.
17?
I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I guess it probably
I
is.
had to shoot right under the branch.
You had to duck down?
No, it was just like in the center of the snow. So I was literally able to shoot just under the branch.
Yeah, that spray right there must be off the back of the shot. Oh my word. How far did you think you heard the crash? Because she's not going to be far.
80 yards.
Yeah.
The spike horn saw me and started to run off at first. He was on the other side of the trail and the 6-pointer was down here.
Oh yeah.
And he saw me or smelled me and he jumped and he stomped his foot for a little while. And the 6-pointer just didn't even care. He looked up a couple times.
You just didn't know it was up. Yeah, that's a stretch there.
The 6-pointer had a really white nose.
Oh really?
Big body and a white nose.
Was he like a basket rack? Or was he like a crotch horn type rack?
No, he was bigger than a crotch horn.
So it was a nice buck then.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying.
Man.
He was eating that cedar tree that's on his side, and there was a moment where I was like, should I try? And then I'm like, no, I'm not that good.
Man. Oh, that's awesome.
I literally.
If only a third is hanging out and the blood that you have instantly, I'm like, yeah, that deer's smoked. Do you think you hit front shoulder blade or back shoulder blade?
I think I caught the back of the front shoulder.
I'm surprised it punched through that far. Schwacker.
I don't even know.
Oh, it's awesome.
Literally don't even know.
Sweet.
I think she stood right there and then jumped.
Man.
I mean, there's hair in it, yeah, for sure.
It's hard to tell, like, you can't tell if it's frothy. Because
It's bright though. Like liver blood's like dark red. This is like bright. Look at this. Blood everywhere. This is why tracking on snow is something. Yeah, you can see it kicked up in there.
I'm looking for the arrow. You would have thought it would have like broken off on that.
If it was in that far, it might not break off. But you never know. It might.
On the tree. This is crazy. I've never tracked a deer like this.
I know, you don't even have to look for blood. You just walk. Look at that.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I literally don't even understand it. I can't wait for Denver to see this.
Oh, that's awesome. First time you shot at one with a bow, right?
Yeah.
Smoked. Absolutely smoked.
How can this thing still be going?
He probably has the arrow in it. He's not running through too thick stuff to break it off. Right here. That went that way. It splattered down. Yeah, that's bubbly. That's bubbly. They go farther than you think sometimes. Really, it's kind of nuts. We've only been 70 yards off.
100 yards.
Still, I mean, blood's still coming out good, so I'm not worried at all. Yeah. Where's the blood from here? Oh, she turned. Dude, it's right here. What? It's not a doe. You screwed with me. It's a buck. Are you kidding me? I hate you so much, dude. Oh! I hate you. What a great deer. It's 6 point.
No, there was another one. For real. Bigger than this.
So there was no doe. It was just the 2 bucks, and you smoked.
$3.
What? Yes. Oh, that's a great deer. Look at the body on that. Oh my word. We'll find it. We'll backtrack it. Oh my word. Were you getting nervous?
I was.
Dude.
Especially when I was looking that way and there's no blood all of a sudden.
That's where the crash. You must have heard him go through the brush here and then tip. Yes! I hate you. Oh, thought it was a doe this whole time. That's the trick that I've been wanting to play all season. That's awesome. I'm so glad you did that. Dude, that's a great deer.
The first one.
Oh, that's a great deer.
I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, there's no way there's another buck coming in.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I kept thinking, I'm gonna slip up and say he when I should say her.
You didn't? I didn't even think of that at all. That's great. What a beautiful deer. You smoked him. You smoked him. What a perfect shot. Oh, man.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh.
Literally
I'm so glad
happy.
it was a buck, the first one. That's such a great deer.
The other 6-pointer was definitely, I think, bigger than this.
Yeah.
And he had a really white nose right out to like here.
Yeah.
So I think it was an older deer, still with a big body.
Yeah.
I just don't know where the, look at that.
Yeah, you smoked him. Especially from the angle up on the tree stand. That's like perfect. You cannot beat that. He went probably, it was under 100 yards, I think, off the trail there. Maybe 100, but that's awesome. Man. You got a cool little rack, like it's like kind of thick and dark.
Yeah, when I first saw it coming, I couldn't really see it. And then once it got closer, I was like, there's no way it's another buck. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man. The colors of Christmas, literally right there. Red and green and white.
It's true.
And a deer.
Beautiful.
I don't know what it weigh. I guessed when I told Alex, I was thinking maybe 130. But I don't know.
I think we'll go in the 130s. Oh, that's awesome. $3.
Yeah,
you believe that?
Believe it. And I might have actually had a chance at the spike when it was coming down, but I was focused on the 6.
Yeah.
And I went to turn to the spike and I was like, nope. And I turned back to the 6.
Focused.
And that's when he jumped a little.
Saw you moving.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I texted Allison right away. I was like, I just shot one. She's like, no way.
So I'm the only one that you lied to.
Yes.
Perfect.
And I just told Dad I shot a deer. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hunter was all excited. He's like, oh, he's going to find out on camera. I was like, yep, pretty much.
Well, I saw the rack and I'm like, my first thought was, how did you not see the antlers, Luke? I'm like, wait, I'm the idiot.
My first deer with a bow. My very first one. I might have lied and told Zach that it was a doe. So that was wicked fun. But so this morning, we got out here early. We were sitting in the stands and I thought I heard something before daylight over here in the oaks. So I was standing up and was thinking something was coming and nothing came for probably 20 minutes. And then eventually I saw one deer over here and it was a 6-pointer and a spike. And they came in for probably 15 minutes and milled around. Came close and I almost took a shot at the 6-pointer. He was a bigger, older deer and it wouldn't have been a good shot. He was quartering away from me and I wasn't confident in it at like 35 yards. So I let him go and they walked off and I started grunting at them to try to get them to come back. And they looked back at me and then walked away and wanted nothing to do with any noises I was making. So as I was trying to call them back, I heard another sound from where they had just come from. And I look over my shoulder and I see another deer coming. I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's at least a doe or something that I can shoot. And then this guy, he comes right down, almost similar to how they did, but he crossed a Maine trail up higher than they did and then started to walk down to where they had gone in the woods. And he was probably, what, Zach, 15 to 17 yards?
Yeah.
Broadside. Yep. And he stepped and I had to shoot right under a branch and made the classic meh noise and he stopped and I shot and the arrow went right where I wanted it, right behind his shoulder here, and he ran off and we let him sit for a while Zach finished out his morning hunt and then went and got the camera gear, and here we have it. My very first deer with the bow, and it's a little 6-point buck. I'm so happy. This is a huge blessing, and I definitely thank the Lord for it. Welled right up and had a nice little moment in my tree stand, but it's very surreal to finally get my first deer. I've been bow hunting for 5 or 6 years now, and not until this year have I ever even seen deer while I've had a bow in my hand. So yeah, it's been a crazy year and just very, very blessed and glad that Zach could be here for this and set up my stand and put me in it and tell me where the deer are going to come out.
That's not completely true.
Kinda. But anyway, yeah, so now we're gonna get ready to clean this puppy out and get it home and turn it into some food.
Sweet.
And they like actually hit antlers for a second. Just a quick second. I thought they were gonna like practice spar.
They just kind of like literally just hit antlers together?
Yeah, I just saw them like hit heads together kind of. And I was like, oh, they might actually like fight a little. And no, and I was just thinking this is what they do like early season.
That's crazy. I have seen it. Dan's had it on his camera late December, just them sparring, which is kind of crazy.
Hey, don't make fun of me for the gloves.
No. Also, do you want to talk at all real quick about how you feel about camo and the importance of camo? Since you have snow pants on and that jacket on.
Literally have snow pants. Can you hear that sound? I shot the deer with these on.
Right. So what he's saying is if you don't move around and jump around in your stand and you move slowly and quietly, you're fine. You don't need camo and you can be wearing a plastic bag.
No offense to Zach, but Zach, take a selfie?
Camo. And I didn't see a deer this morning, so I'm just saying.
I got lucky.
He's got a point.
He gave me the better stand. These are the ham hocks, right here, ham hocks.
That's the best eating, right?
Yeah.
Ham hock.
Hunting can teach us something about ourselves that nothing else can. The time of reflection that we have. The emotions that come from hunting are something that can't be recreated with anything else. We do it because we love spending time with our friends and our family and creating the memories that will last forever. The hunt isn't just pulling the trigger. It's the hours and hours of sitting on stand in the cold, the miles we walk, the memories that we make. It's the hunt. The stories that you have from dragging deer out together, butchering the deer together, having meals with the meat that you've harvested. All of that is part of the hunt. The size of the deer that you shoot is not important. It doesn't matter if it's a 1.5-year-old buck, or a doe, or a mature old buck. What's important is sharing the passion that we have for hunting. What matters is the memories that are created. Every year, we pour so much attention and time into it, and we do it because we love it.
I thought it was like 130, but always the person who shoots it.
No, it's going to be like 170.
That's what it felt like.
Honestly, I think a few tines might have dropped off of it when dragging it out.
Definitely.
The pole.
Yeah, they just...
dehydration weight.
Man, that's a big body on that thing out there.
Yeah.
Why didn't someone get to shoot that?
I don't know.
That's a 150-inch deer. All day long.
Yeah, the thing's massive. I saw him loading it, pulling it out of a small piece of woods into the truck, and I thought somebody shot it, and they didn't. It was roadkill.
This is your big debut on the Maine hunt.
Dude, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
You've worked so hard for this.
I worked so hard for this.
So we got in the video. I was literally wearing these snow pants because I was freezing, and I had on a black coat, not a stitch of camo, and an orange hat.
He's all about no camo now. He's like, you don't need it. And I'm like, dude, just because the deer came in perfectly.
This was the warmest clothing I had. I didn't have any other warm clothing.
Yesterday I went out, these jeans actually, and
With dog hair.
With dog hair. I mean, my camo's in the basement next to where I keep Dallas when it's cold. I don't even care anymore. I'm like, I'm just gonna go back, track deer, and I ended up jumping these deer probably 5 times. Twice I saw him, but 5 times I got pretty close to him, but couldn't get a shot off.
Yep.
The old smoke pole. Closest I got to them, they were in the blowdowns, but the blowdowns were like this tall. I could just see their heads bobbing as they were running, and they were close, 15 yards, but I could take that shot.
With a muzzle loader.
With the muzzle loader.
Muzzle loader or a muzzle loader?
Muzzle loader.
Okay.
I mean, Davy Crockett, flintlock, powder cannon.
So what you're telling me is you took a 20 gauge and dropped a 30-06 shell down in it?
What? So, careful, there's snow there.
So your parents love it.
Careful, there's a tree there.
My parents loved me growing up, so they got me a lifetime license. Hunting, fishing, archery. So.
Totally missed that. You said careful, there's snow there. I said careful, there's a tree there.
Did you?
It's gonna be great.
I literally think you should throw some lights on it. And then you literally should just loop a couple lights over it, take a picture and say, and a happy new year.
I'm setting up my tree now. That's my tree right there under the porch. Cut down like a 40-foot pine tree and took the top 8 feet of it.
Go down, go down. Yes, 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 yes.
I think she may have gone up higher because she was faced this way. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think she went up. She might have gone even. Where did she go? One right there. Just a little tiny spot. I don't know if that's actually her. Right there. One. Yep. So this is her. There we go. There's a drop back there. Look at that one.
Oh. I'm a terrible cameraman. you're doing fine. That's a good trail right there. Look at that. Yeah, no, look at that trunk and then right up through there. She's up in this crap somewhere in here. Should I wait for Dan?
I mean, if he's right there.
Yo, Dan! Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I see your light, buddy. What's up, homie? So she actually ran through here and jumped that. And then,
How are you, bud?
good, how are you?
I'm well. It's a great day.
These are tracks.
Yeah. Thank you. You're gonna find her any second. Both of them did the same thing, Dan. Mine, he went out that way, and then we're like, where'd it go? And we looked back, and he button hooked.
Yep.
She just did the same thing. Oh my brother.
I hit the limb. I thought I hit her way lower.
Hokey mokey, bud.
She went like literally 30 yards.
Didn't go 20.
Didn't go 20. Brett Daniels.
Wow.
You can shine that.
Shine your light in. Let the whole world see. Zach, there's a little bit of blood under her.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, send it.
I don't know, you think she's 100 pounds? That was my guess.
Yes.
Yeah. She's gotta be. Can you actually see Luke?
Yeah.
So, today's been crazy. Tomorrow's the last day of the season, and me and Luke both hadn't shot deer yet. So, we don't have muzzleloaders, so we decided to do expanded. And we moved a stand on, I set one up on Saturday, and then we came in Monday and hunted. Both saw deer, and then moved the stand that Luke sat in because we felt like it wasn't in the right spot. So we moved it like 60 yards. He saw deer in the evening, I saw deer in the evening, but nothing close enough to shoot. So we came back. I hunted a couple more times this week, but today's Friday, and came in this morning. Luke shot that buck out of the farther stand, and so we switched this evening. I sat the stand that he sat this morning, and these does came through at like 2. To my left, like 80 yards, worked down. I think they actually just bedded back down. I think they were just kind of moving around. And then at 3:45, I could see him move across in front of me. And they came out, and I could hear him pawing on the acorns for like, I think I listened to him within 100 yards for like 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes before. And they slowly worked their way up, and it was like 3 minutes before legal. And there's just a little window. She was like 2 or 3 steps from coming into my real good shooting lane. And I felt like I could squeeze the arrow through, and I didn't know if she was actually going to give me a shot before legal, so I touched it off, and she went like 30 yards. So I actually heard her crash and could see her falling over, so that was pretty exciting. I actually was pretty sure that I was going to go the season without getting one, so I was kind of bumming about that, but Luke shooting that deer this morning was like super exciting. I actually was not expecting to get one. I was fully prepared to eat tag soup, so really thankful to God for this deer. I actually was really missing the meat. That was like one thing that usually I do get a deer, and I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I really missed the meat this winter, but God blessed me with this one, so I don't have to miss it. So I'm super excited. Awesome.
That's cool. On a scale of 1 to deer, how excited are you?
Dude, I am jacked up. I normally don't freak out like I did after that, but like, at first I just like freaked out and was like, yeah. I think the GoPro died. I don't even think I got it.
What were you like?
I was like, yeah. I know you're zooming in, probably.
One more time.
Yeah. I was all jacked up. But anyway, then I got like super teary and like whatever. Just like Luke did this morning, he said, so.
Yeah.
Just really thankful, and
I can relate to that.
dude, it's crazy. Like it was like overwhelming.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if I hit a limb or not, because I definitely hit her higher than I thought I did. But I'm pretty sure from the look of that, I'm gonna flip her over, but I think I double won.
Put a rage in the cage.
Rage in the cage, didn't go 20. Didn't go 20. Where was the exit? Oh, she was quartered. I did say she was quartered, but I didn't know she was that quartered. That's crazy. Thank you, God.
All right, have fun dragging, guys. I'm gonna go to the truck.
The cameraman. The official cameraman.
Oh, hand you the camera?
Came out. I can drag for a little bit if you want.
Well then, since it's your guys' show, I'll let you drag.
Or you want to go with the front legs and go with the grain?
This is what Hunter got trashed for on Facebook. He literally had like a bunch of 20 people trolling and saying he dragged the deer the wrong way, so I don't want to screw this up. Oh, I don't know if I got it on GoPro. I think it might have died right before.
Did you have this going?
No, I didn't have the... So I sat at the other stand this morning and I had my like...
Camera arm?
Wait, not my real one, but like the Real Tree GoPro arm
Oh, yeah.
up in the other one. And then we switched stands, so...
Did Hunter film one of his getting shot?
I don't think so. Why?
You said he got crap for dragging it out backwards.
He posted a picture on Facebook. And everyone lost their mind. Don't drag it the other way by the head. It's way easier. Like, he shoots a deer and expanded every week. I think he's dragged the deer, okay?
Let's go another round.
You want me to go?
I'll do one more for now.
All right. Let me know.
I'm feeling froggy.
Give it the corn! Give it the corn, boy! I didn't even have to stop her with the classic man.
Man.
I was so excited to be like, man. Just sit there and I'm like, why don't you start walking?
Look at that, you brought ice.
Huh?
Look at that, you brought ice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Throw it up there on top of the tarp. Might as well hold it down. Right?
Right, yeah, right in the front of here. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Pretty dark under. The tarp is killing me.
All on camera.
Take it back to your face.
What am I taking?
Dad, I said that the monster died.
Looks like a monster?
Yeah,
You think so?
I said that.
What do you think?
Come up.
Look. See?
So pretty. Thank you, God, for the meat, right?
But Dad, you only didn't eat up in the garage.
We'll see. We might take it to Uncle Luke's house because I think we're gonna cut it up at Uncle Luke's house.
Oh, you mean today? No,
I might take it there
His
tonight and then we'll
nose,
cut it
yeah,
up
we're
tomorrow.
not going to touch that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bloody right now.
Pretty cool, huh?
How far did you
And I-
have to drive?
I think it's a little over half mile, isn't it, Luke? I'm pretty sure it's a little over half mile.
I know it's Mom.
Like 6 or 7/10 of a mile.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a haul, but we had to do it twice today from the exact same spot, Toddy.
Oh, really?
10 yards apart,
Are you serious?
where we shot them, and the blood trails pretty much went into the same spot.
Oh, man.
I literally texted him and said, "Graveyard, baby," and he was like, "What?" And then he's like, "Wait, did you shoot one?" And I'm like, "Yes."
That's awesome.
Zach,
I know, there's probably blood up there.
I'm pretty sure that we should always keep a stand in that tree, and we're gonna name it Graveyard.
It should be the graveyard stand. It's a good spot, clearly.
Awesome.
Oh, I listened to them and kind of could see them for like almost 40 minutes. And finally, it was 3 minutes before we I shot her. And it was like a tight hole. She had come up onto the pipeline. It was like 15 yards. And I almost didn't shoot. I finally got drawn back on her. And she kind of looked in my direction when I hit full draw. And I just didn't move. My eye wasn't at my peep, so I just like held it at full draw.
How long? Probably 20 or 30 seconds, I'd say. Maybe. And then finally she had turned and she was quartered towards me. And I had like a little window through the cedar limb. And I was like, should I try to tuck it through there or should I wait? Because 2 more steps and she would have been completely in the open, broadside. And I felt like I had a pretty good opening. And it was so close to dark that she kept like turning on and feeding like different directions. And I was like, what if she turns back and doesn't come into the opening? So I just held on her and made sure I felt comfortable, like my pin was settled behind her shoulder, and I did, and so I just touched it off, and it literally zipped right through her and just was laying on the ground, covered in blood. And she went 30 yards off and crashed all around and fell over.
Nice.
It was like perfect.
Daddy. I didn't know that you're here. You know I was
Yes, definitely want to see.
What?
No way. I told Mom, when Luke gave me that story, I said, that doesn't make sense to me.
You shot the deer?
I wonder if they got two, and they wanted to surprise me because they do.
Well, one was tonight.
I knew that.
So I shot this one. You shot that one?
Hey guys! Oh, the streak continues. Oh, first one, man, and what a beauty you got.
Them to the same stand.
10 yards, literally they were standing 10 yards apart from where we shot them.
It's so beautiful. You love it?
We switched.
When did you get your training?
Looks like a good sized toe.
Yeah, it is.
So
We still gotta gut
you
it.
shot it out?
Tonight, and he shot one this morning. Same tree stand.
Oh my word.
Three
When
minutes.
you're saying you're getting
That looks
pictures, I
kinda
said,
chunky.
what
It's a
in
big
the
one.
That was kind of
Come up with something.
You did?
So
3 minutes before legal.
Today we're going to Tia's
421?
house, and then
421.
I turned the light on and I said 4:24 and I looked at the clock and I said 3 minutes to go. You were shooting it.
But we went to Tia's.
You got yours at what time?
So I'm headed over to Luke's right now. He hung up both the deer last night. He actually took my truck and I'm taking his car over. But we are gonna start cutting up both deer today. It's actually the last day of the season, but with our work schedules and things going on, pretty much today is the only day we can cut them up. So we're gonna take the time today, and I'm not sure if Brandon's gonna be there. I think Schaefer's hunting because it's the last day. So, but I think Brandon will be there, and maybe one of our friends, Storm, and I think my dad might be over a little bit. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll have a good time. Get the meat in the freezer, so pretty awesome. You guys are doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah? Why don't you shut up? I wasn't called for.
Are you glad that me and Luke finally shot deer so you can stop listening to us whine about it?
Well, I only used one of my tags, so I'm mad about that. But
Well, you had your chance. I mean, you could have killed the other.
yeah, I just like to miss.
I'm hoping you slip.
Well, that's nice, Zach. I hope you don't hit a rabbit all season long.
Probably won't because your dogs can't find any.
That's a fair enough statement. Well, they can find them. They just can't do anything with it after they find them.
You're doing good. Depends on what your definition of good is.
See how nobody laughed at that?
Go back to that conversation we had outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't come out quite like it did in your head, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
You know what's strange?
What?
Since we started cutting up this deer, I haven't used the bathroom.
Really?
It's like 9 a.m. I've gone like 3 times. You not been drinking fluids? You should drink some water. How do you not have a headache by not drinking water all day? about your pa and Uncle Teddy shooting deer? What do you think?
Cool.
Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Is it gonna taste good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whose was bigger?
I'm a bit.
Do you think your dad's was bigger, or do you think that mine was bigger? I think your dad's was bigger. I think his was like 10 or 15 pounds heavier.
I think it was worse.
No, his was a little bigger. But I appreciate you being loyal to me.
Because that one was a mama. No one is the one that I.
Gotcha. Both deer cut up. Took 10 hours. I was an hour and a half late, so I missed the skinning party. So Luke did most of it, but all done. Meat in the freezer. Absolutely. Sitka. We are not sponsored by them. And now we never will be from that display.